Welcome everyone to the video. I got some theory and lore videos coming your way, but right now, quick little video on Star Wars Galaxy Hero. Right now, assault battles, military mights going on. I was playing around with it, and I found what I thought was a cool little lineup, which I think should be pretty accessible for most people. So let's just hop right into it really quick. So this is challenge tier 2. I'm going to put this straight on auto. I'm going to unpause it around round 7 of 8 to kind of play it out just to make sure. But as we're playing it here in the background, I'm going to explain what's going on. So this is not the best Mon Mothma lineup. Obviously, people are using POW, people are using Hoth Scout, people are using even Bodhi, people are using Chirrut and Baze, people are using 3POC. All those, yes, are good characters to plug and play, even Cara Dune. But a lot of those players might not, or a lot of, people might not actually have those characters, and especially have them into the Gear 13 Relic level. A lot of players who might be similar to me, your rebels you might have, might obviously be the rebel pilots, because they make the most sense, because they'll do double duty on your team. So I've actually tried to put this battle on auto using POW, and I've actually lost 2 or 3 times on the final round 8. So I've removed POW and replaced with Wedge. So now we have a team that is Mon Mothma, Biggs, Wedge, SRP, and Bistan. And now, so this is your full Rebel starting lineup that I kind of show for Fleet Arena, which I've showed in other videos. Now let's talk about why this works for Imperial Might or military might specifically. And Biggs is the key here. Biggs is pretty much your POW, and he's supercharged in this lineup. And if you look at Biggs's abilities, his adrenaline rush, if we read it, he gains 100% turn meter and evasion up for 4 turns after surviving any damage from an Empire enemy or a critical hit from any enemy. And what you're going to notice in a lot of these waves, it's just non-stop AoEs from the Magma Troopers or the other type of troopers on there. So Biggs is non-stop getting turn meter. Why this is handy is because lots of these teams are preloaded with turn meter. So Biggs is always going to be able to go. He's going to be your turn meter machine that drives this lineup forward, what POW normally does. Wedge now fits great into this lineup over POW. Don't get me wrong, I could have probably took out Bistan and put POW into here and made it work, but I wanted to keep it to the pilots, and Bistan actually does hit surprisingly hard. So let's get on to Wedge. Wedge, his unique ability grants 12% offense and 9 speed for each ally with full health, and 15 speed for each without full health. If Biggs is in the lineup, he gets these two. So now we have Biggs going pretty much every time they use an AoE. If he doesn't evade, he's getting the increased offense from Wedge, and on top of it, him and Wedge are now going a lot faster because they have the increased speed. So now we're going to get on top of all the turn meter that the Empire gets in this assault battle, and now we can start turning the tide as we grind through these rounds one by one. The other, bonus, obviously, that Biggs gets with Wedge in the lineup is for Biggs's Comrade at Arms special ability, he calls Wedge to assist if he's present. So and they have 75% more critical chance. So since he's going to be calling Wedge to assist, they're going to be doing, full damage here. It's not going to be the Mon Mothma reduced damage. So since Biggs will already be going more frequently, the fact that we can get now Wedge to hit at full might with them, and then with the Mon Mothma leadership, everyone else will do their decreased damage attack. So now we're getting a lot more offense and a lot more attacks to get through this to get through this assault battle. Again, if this lineup is a cool little lineup if you don't have a CLS team fully upgraded ready to do it. I have CLS Relic 3, I have Han, Chewie, Relic 7, but my R2 and C-3PO are only Gear 12. I don't have 3POC yet. I've even tried some of these random Rebel pilots at Relic 7 with them. I can't beat Challenge Tier 2 with that CLS team. Tried this one gets it done for me, and it's fairly easy. I can set this on auto till about midway round 7. And now that we're coming up to round 7 here, let's play this through. So the one thing you want to do here is always spam Counterwatch like crazy. When you use Counterwatch, everyone's going to assist because it's ability. And Mon Mothma is going to use her basic, which is heal. And then the Counterwatch is, again, going to give that team more offense. You're going to give you Retribution, and it's going to give you heal over time. So just keep spamming it over and over and over again. And then when Biggs, if you can call in his Comrade at Arms ability with Wedge, use that for some big hits. Bistan, you could pull in big hits too. But always keep spamming Counterwatch. It's going to keep you alive. It's going to keep you healthy. You're going to churn through it. When you're on the final level here, round 8, it is a little trickier. But the way I've been having most success is I target Thrawn right away. He seems to be pretty squishy, and then you're not going to have someone locked down with Fracture. And then I've tried it in the past to go after Vader and Palpatine, and it gets a little dicey because Vader is, again, they're fast. Vader's going to be using his Force Crush. He's going to be regaining health through the Palpatine leadership using that, and Palpatine has his own heal ability. So it seemed like every time I'd get him close, they would re-heal. So I actually just went out and just took out the Royal Guards and then finished off. Then it was really easy to finish off Palpatine. It's easy to finish off Vader. It's a pretty clean battle, very easy to do, very free to play friendly. Like, there's no legendaries on this team. You know, Mon Mothma, yes, she's a new character, but she's relatively easy to farm. So again, if you're going that route of Rebel pilots, this is a cool little application you can do with that team to get yourself some better rewards in assault battles. So food for thought. If you made it to the end, smash that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.